Playing tall. Something we've all done in Europa Universalis, whether it's in EU4 or in EU5. And lots of people have their own definitions of what playing tall actually is, and according to me, it's really not expanding. You can expand while playing tall territorially, but it's also about utilizing the land that you do have and that you conquer to the max. Building up the right resources, constructing the right buildings, not neglecting development, putting down everything into infrastructure, roads, bridges, and lots more. Basically, maximizing what you have so you can punch above your weight, because let's face it, size isn't everything. So, because you guys are saying playing tall is so much better in EU5 than in EU4, I've decided to do just that. But not as the most famous playing tall nations, like the Netherlands, Milan, or Florence. No. I'm gonna be playing tall as Iceland for 100 years. I keep doing these things to myself, really, at the end of the day. Alright, right here we are as the Jarldom of Iceland, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 1337, and for the next 100 years, you're gonna be staring at this boring-ass island right here. Now, we start off as the 1031st most powerful country in the world. We have absolutely no unique content. We start off as a dominion of Norway as well, and we're ruled by their absolute idiot king right here. We only have 40,000 people, and once again, you know, I start talking about countries, man, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm waiting to say something positive, but I just can't find anything positive to say. I mean, okay, I was hoping for a road right there. We have a town. There we go. I'm gonna take that as a positive thing as Iceland right here. So, yeah, man, our raw materials are pretty much horrible. We mostly only got fish. Ivory is good. We got 2 locations worth of ivory. I mean, we've invented horses as well. So, yeah, that's something we have going for us. Okay, first things first. I think we need to try and break away from Norway right here. And I think I'm only gonna hold down the region of the North Atlantic Islands for the next 100 years. So we are gonna be doing a tiny bit of conquering. All right, research has been started. One actually positive thing that we have as Iceland over here is that we start off with the family sagas government reform, which is actually awesome. We can already do exploring and, you know, stuff like that. We also got +2 cultural tradition, which is nice. We steer towards naval, which we do need. But most importantly, we can invite settlers, which means out of any country that likes us enough, we can get their people to move to Iceland. That's right. Incentives, baby. We're even better than, you know, those villages in southern Italy giving out houses for €1. We're gonna give out horrible temperatures, no food, no, you know, quality of life whatsoever. But hey, once you come, you can't leave. What happens in Iceland stays in Iceland. Now, for the other government reform, we actually have quite a few options right here. Obviously, we can go autocracy, which we always do for the crown power, but, you know, Diplo-Rep would be nice as well. Or actually, no, that I don't care about, but food production, I think, is something that we really need. So I am going to go agricultural cultivation for the other one, man. Okay, let me do the other estate stuff. Alright, estate stuff done. Gave, like, everything over to the burghers. Obviously, we've tanked legitimacy super far, so we're gonna need to max that in order to not get, you know, that disaster. That's done right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the economy right here, which is, of course, horrible. I mean, what did you guys expect, man? You thought we were gonna have a booming economy as a freaking Iceland of all countries? Okay. We need to look to get independent from Norway, which, of course, is linked up with Sweden, so I don't know, we improve with like Novgorod, Denmark, England, Teutons, someone like that. It should be relatively easy, and in that war, I'm planning to take these 3 locations right here. So, Shetland, Orkney, and, well, which one was that? Which one was that? The Falklands, right? Okay, and I'm also trying to nab Greenland right here, and I want to colonize up all of it. So, yeah, just the North Atlantic Islands, man. You guys know that about the historical rivalry between Iceland and Albania, right? That's not even Albania, that's someone else, but you guys know that it exists. What the hell? How'd I break my map? Is this the first country that actually doesn't mint anything, dude? Look. Ugh. Actually, one positive thing is that we do have our own market, man, which is a thing. Okay, independence movement started. Yeah, we just need to get guys with 50 opinion to get them in. Dude. that rivalry is awesome. We'll get 100 Albanian pops each month for the next 60 months. That's actually quite a lot for us. 60 times 100, what is that? Like 14 million, something like that. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get them population numbers up, baby. I don't like it that it doesn't say it from here for some reason. There are countries that fulfill the criteria, actually. There we go. We've invited Denmark. All right, first parliament is here. I'm gonna change a law to favor the ruler. Can we do stuff again? We can do that. We can do that. What about, don't want to grant them a privilege. Yeah, let's do another one. Let's do that. Law changes. Okay, so I did distribution of power. We definitely want to do, what you call it, itinerant court. This doesn't matter too much, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that one, itinerant court. For move capital and proximity speed, because right now our capital is this only town we have, I think. But I actually want to move it to Reykjavik because if we take a look at the harbor right here, I mean, it's better for it to be on the coastline, dude. We're an island. I don't even know what I'm yapping about that much. Island, coastline, good. All right, even though we're dead broke and not doing anything, at least our estates are doing a little bit of things, so that's nice. In the age of Renaissance, we're going to go admin focus, obviously, for local infrastructure. All right, so our CB is only valid for a couple of more months. I got these guys in, but obviously England is losing, like, to France right now. Do I kick out England? I can't do that. I can't kick them out. Yeah, I was thinking about kicking England out to call in France because I can do it, except for the fact that they're actually fighting England right now. Yeah, we gotta declare. I don't remember who I did this as last time because I did play Greenland. Yes, I do keep torturing myself. Orkney up next, everyone. Wait, they actually exist. Oh my god. I thought this was Norway. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to play Orkney. Hey, at least they got their own ruler, man. At least they got their own ruler, right? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, I gotta declare on Norway here, man. I gotta declare on Norway here. So let's just, oh, I can't. I won't be able to declare if I send them an insult. Frick it, we're gonna lose 20 stab right here. So it's me and these boys versus Norway and Sweden. Should be doable, right? There we go. We got a nicer color. I actually like that quite a lot. Our massive army of just 636 people has been raised. Oh, what is this now? Succession crisis? Why? 2 provinces, well, less than 10 stab, less than 50 legitimacy. Okay, we'll fix that, like, instantly. And look at how good we are, dude. We've already occupied, frickin' Shetland, Orkney, and the Faroe Islands. Who's doing this? Aquitaine. Hell yeah, baby. That's what's up. I love Aquitaine. Always have. So, you know, the independence is, like, auto-selected. What I want to do is actually take these for myself, man. What culture is that? Those should be easy to accept. Right? What is it? I was struggling to figure it out because it's some Norn culture that I've never heard about. But yeah, that's going to be easy to accept. Over here, we got Norn and Norwegian, and Greenland's already Icelandic. So yeah, I'm going to keep all of that for myself. It's probably more beneficial to leave it as subjects because it's so far away from us, but yeah, I'm going to keep it. And I also want to colonize up the rest of Greenland when we can. As for the raw materials that we're going to get from these guys, yeah, they're not that good. We got some ivory in Greenland. But honestly, that's about it. Some more ivory up here, actually. And the thing about playing tall is, you know, you got the rich resources in your land already, right? So you don't need to expand. You can just build everything up. As Iceland, you're kind of supposed to expand. That's why I thought it'd be funny. All right, well, we already got a 52% war score. These guys have been almost obliterated. I just need someone to siege down frickin' the Greenlandic capital, because otherwise I can't take it. Maybe I can actually make them transfer? Yeah, what if I don't take that? Transfer Greenland. I think I still need to siege it, though, maybe. I don't know. I tried to send some guys to Greenland, and they died along the way, so... Well, they're willing to accept. That's the only way I can do it. So I take all of this right here. I get Greenland transferred over to me. And, yeah, we take 8.5 ducats. Normally what you would do here is take land here, but, hey, this is anything but a normal game. So there we go. Our independence war is over. We actually have a somewhat competent ruler, even though he's dressed in armor. He's never seen a sword in his life. And yeah, let's integrate all of this up. That should be one province, right? Yeah, it is one province. Excellent. And then, you know, we'll just get friendly with Greenland, integrate them sooner or later. It's as simple as that, man. Also, since we're so far away, we should be able to mostly dodge the Black Death. Of course, we also can't forget about the historic Icelander... Argos rivalry. Okay, but yeah, now we're gonna chill, integrate everything up. I'm currying favors with various countries, as you can see right here, because you need 5 favors with someone in order to invite settlers. Alright, Black Death is here. I wonder if he'll get hit, man. We do have some stuff quite close to, like, Scotland and stuff like that. Last time when I played as Greenland, we didn't get hit. And then only after that did I conquer these guys, so... I don't know, I guess we'll see. Let's hope we don't, because otherwise we're gonna have an even worse time. Alright, well, I've invited people from Denmark. Dude, we have so few people in our country that Albanian is actually the second biggest, culture. Yo, wait. Okay, do we be funny? Should we be funny? Should I convert stuff to Albanian? Albanian Iceland. Does this culture have anything going for it, I wonder? No, but like that we would lose the sagas, right? Yeah, like that we lose this. I don't know what you get this from. Whether it's like being Icelandic. I think it's because you're Icelandic and Greenlandic. Or actually, I think just Icelandic has it. That's why Iceland and Greenland have it. It would be funny, but yeah, we actually don't want to lose this one. But hey, that's an idea for a playthrough right there, man. Either way, what I was saying is we have so few people that those guys that came in from freaking wherever, my rival, are actually our second biggest culture. Yeah. You know, I think you should be able to invite settlers from multiple countries at the same time instead of waiting for it to time out. But it might be too powerful like that, huh? Yeah, there we go. You know, the Exiles events are actually really nice for, like, Iceland. Because look, it's the same thing that we did with Albania. But this time, because I rivaled Argos, and you know, you got that thing where you can get the advisor in, and if you accept the advisor, then he brings in some people with him, you know, so... That's kind of a cool way to do this, man. There we go. Now we'll get French people. 100 French people for the next 60 months. So, yeah, we're about to get as many French people as we got Albanians-ish. Obviously, they've already started, you know, becoming Icelandic. Or actually, no, wait, that's the passive thing doesn't happen anymore, does it? Okay, Black Death actually did hit us. How the hell did I get it before freaking England, man? Actually, no, it's the same time. So this sucks. This really, really sucks. I was really hoping we don't get it. Oh, frick me, dude. We're gonna drop down to like 30k. Okay, we're definitely gonna... Well, let me see. I actually do want to do this carefully instead of not caring like every time. I mean, I think really the only thing we can do is segregate the infected. Present scapegoats is always nice for a little bit of stability. Move court into hiding, definitely. I don't got money for hospitals. Controlling the food market doesn't really do anything. Ah, this sucks. It just keeps getting worse, boys. Yo. Are we safe? I think it ran through us, man. Actually, not that bad. Actually, not that bad. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, I gotta say I'm not mad. And we're still getting people in. We're still getting French people in. And you know, Iceland, man, we're gonna make it a melting pot of all world cultures here, man. You know, everyone is welcome as long as it benefits the country, you know? So I don't got a problem inviting anyone that we got 10 favors with. There we go. In fact, the Danish guys have already stopped coming in. Let's get some, I don't even know how I can invite those guys, but, let's get some Swedish people in, huh? There we go. I'm gonna keep pouring it into South Farthing right here because, well, that's where our capital already is, and I do want them to move to Reykjavik too, which we are gonna make our capital. In fact, it's already our most populous province. I just don't got the money for it, man. We need... Oh, I do got the money. I just don't got books. How many books do I need? It doesn't tell me how many books I need. Maybe we import some books manually, I guess? I don't know. There we go. I literally imported books for 1 month. This is gonna take me under stability, but that's okay. Okay, we're moving our capital to Reykjavik. Currently stalled because severe winter. Right, that's another thing that happens when you play here. You got severe winter. How the hell do we make money? And there we go, folks. We've moved our capital to Reykjavik, which is awesome. We'll be able to project more maritime control over that. It's obviously the most populous province if we take a look at it like this. Yeah, pretty soon, hopefully, man, we can start putting down some roads. Oh, right, I forgot how expensive they are in this absolutely... Well, the terrain actually here isn't bad. I thought it was worse, not gonna lie. What is this? Oh, no, we're in the tactical map mode. Yeah, what is that terrain, though? Mountains? Arctic? Sparse? What? Oh, dude. Somehow we're able to mint. I am making only 0.46 ducats out of that, but from where? What kind of stuff did we get? Or did we just import stuff I need for minting? What are we doing right now? Oh, it's just the books. I don't need the books anymore. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We're about to get rich, baby. That's what's up. Now, Greenland right here, they're actually, when we take a look at our relations, they're our dominion, just like they were to Norway. And for that, I need to wait 50 years to annex them, which is until 1394. We can change them to vassal. And they will, I mean, they need to accept this probably, right? Yeah, okay, so that's the thing with Dominion. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. They don't want to do it. It's as simple as that. Border distance. Unless I maybe colonize this or something like that, but can I even do it? I don't think so. You know, even though we're so far off, man, something I'm thinking right now is we do need to urbanize quite a lot because, you know, with everything on our coast being rural, I can't even put down a wharf, can't put down a dock, and we do need to be pretty navally strong here as Iceland, so need a lot of gathering money for that. I think every parliament I'm just gonna do higher taxes, you know, or double whatever it is. I officially started building a tailor's guild in our capital. You know, we got wool and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is the most profitable building. That's why I built it, you know. We've finally integrated everything we took from Norway here, man. This should become our core, I think. What is this? Ah, we're good with the burgers. It didn't become our core? All right, it's that Norn culture or whatever. Can I even accept it? Yeah, tolerated, accepted, perfect. So now, these should become our cores. Yes, excellent. Okay, control is probably going to be super, super low here even still. Let's check out the furthest one. It's only max like 14 on all of these. So we're chilling. We're making decent income now, man. It's just, you know, there's no point in building up everything in the town when really all of the buildings, you know, I want in Reykjavik. Whereas, you know, we can only do them here. So I think we really got to just not do anything until we can build up Reykjavik to a town. And taking out loans isn't a thing because it, you know, it's just the loans are so small. Unless I get to banking, you know, we can't do better loans. So yeah, just a little bit of waiting around. It's gonna be a while before we get institutions, boys. Let me tell you that. And I can't focus on trading stuff with those markets, man, when really money is more important rather than institutions. You know what I might do? It's 5 stability to remove a rival. We already did it on one of those Albanian subjects, and we did it on Argos, and we got that advisor / then the people come in event from all of them. I think we just unrival Argos here, man, in order to rival someone else, so we can hopefully get that event from them as well. You know, let's do like, I don't know, frickin' Bremen, dude, why not? And let's just hope for that event, right? Yeah. I think that might be a pretty valid strategy as well, because it brings in quite a lot of people, man. It brings in quite a lot of people. By this point, obviously, some of them have died and assimilated and stuff like that, but it does bring in like 40k people. I mean, what's 100 times 60? What's that, 6,000, right? 100 times 60, yeah. It should bring in around 6,000 people, but it usually doesn't. It usually brings in like 4,000. Of course, something else we can try and do right here is open up trade offices. As you all know, those allow you, you know, if you have good relations with other countries, you can build them in their countries. And what it basically does is, let me hover over it right here. So it gives us some trade capacity and trade advantage a little bit over in their market, which we can do it in Denmark right now. So I guess we could do it in Lund and in Lübeck when you think about it technically. I wonder if this would be a good use of our resources this early on, man, especially since we don't have that much money. It is 33 ducats, so it's not that expensive, but I'm just not sure if it's the right play. We will be present in those markets like that. Maybe it could help with institutions a little bit, I guess. I think you need 130 opinion with people to do that, and obviously we have only with Denmark. Let's improve a little more with France. I just don't know, man. 30 ducats is like a lot for us, boys. Just one of these, man. I mean, what are we really gonna do with 0.3 trade capacity, right? I mean, it's not like we have a lot now. We don't. Our trade capacity is horrible. We got like 3, which is in our own market right here of Skalholt. These, I don't know, where are these? These are in the freaking Scottish market, so I don't know. I still think we prioritize building up Reykjavik, though. For once, I gotta say, too bad our burgers are poor, and there's not a lot of them, man. Because the nobles are building stuff. You know, they're expanding RGOs pretty much is what the nobles are doing, which is nice. But I just wish the burgers had a bit more money, because they would do those things too, and they might even build up some roads for us. Still, 0 roads, man. We can't afford to spend a single ducat on that. Look, it's, you know, unless we do the parliament for a 20% discount, this is like so expensive. It would be nice to build up this road right here, but dude, 300 ducats, that's almost as much as I need to bump up Reykjavik. To go back to the topic we mentioned a bit at the start, is playing tall better in EU5 like everyone says? Yes, I do agree that it's way better than in EU4. However, I chose to do it as Iceland, as opposed to, you know, the guys that I mentioned at the start, Florence, Milan, whoever in the Netherlands, because, well, like this, I experience pain and suffering, which is obviously, you know, not great for my cortisol levels, but it's great for your cortisol levels. You have fun. So, you know, we do a little trading right here. Why did I do it as Iceland, man? Maybe even Cyprus would have been better, dude. I don't know. At least Cyprus is right here. Actually, probably not. Probably not better. It's not like anyone told me to do this either. Either way, it's not worse than getting frame mogged by that frat leader last week or whatever, you know? Really, right now, man, the only reason we're kinda even doing anything and making slightly more money ever so slowly is once again the nobles, man. Yep. Thank you for the charcoal kiln and expanding the farms. I really hate pissing off the nobles in this event, but hey, 19 ducats is so much right now. And look, even though I have automated buildings over here and automated RGO, you know, obviously I'm doing things myself, but the game still hasn't decided to build anything for me, even though I have the money to do it. So, you know, when you're playing such a tiny-ass country, even this matters right here, man. So either this or that. Which one is better? We're gonna support these people. What? What kind of freaking union? Did my guy die? Or is it the same guy? Was it always the same guy? I thought this could happen. Which, is gonna suck for a couple of reasons. Sweden is actually the leader, which makes sense at this point. Usually it's kind of hard for them to overtake Norway, but I guess they made it easier. Now Sweden is gonna do the thing, you know, with these things. And what this is gonna do is, sooner or later, when they pass a legislature of the union, they're gonna change up all our laws. Now, there's really no downside to us being in this union, honestly, unless these guys start asking for money, but even in that case, we won't really be giving them that much money. However, this presents an opportunity, or does it? No, it doesn't. Nah, I was thinking we break free, but we're really not a subject, right? So, wait, it's telling me no active policy? No, here's what happened, dude. My guy became the ruler of all of these. Now, he has moved to Oslo, but wait, why can I do these, dude? Or can any member do them now? Because we got Unified Treasury. Well, actually, we can't vote for Unified Treasury because there's no senior partner. Right? Yeah, there's no senior partner. That's why we can't do Unified Treasury. We don't have whatever. So we can do this. Now, there's no downside to this for us because it's not like we're gonna have to build stuff in them. However, they might build stuff in me? Probably not. Probably not, but let's try and do it. Let's try and do it. I mean, we can, right? Let's try and do it. I got 20 votes, which actually isn't bad. Okay, they're all voting for it. I just hope it benefits me in some way. Okay, the law has been passed. Let's see if they do anything in our land. Dude, I just had this, I think it's a bug, honestly, because it happened to me last time when I played Epirus as well after I conquered Constantinople. So when you got auto buildings on, that's why I've maxed this out. I noticed it a bunch of times as Epirus last time, but I didn't notice it because of the amount of money we had. A pirate stronghold just got started being constructed in Reykjavik by me, actually by the game. And it instantly disappeared from here, and it's not in Reykjavik, obviously, but it did take away 200 ducats from me. So I just reloaded, man. I think that's some sort of a bug. If it's 200 ducats, I guess we bring it down to here, but if it happens again, I'm gonna cancel it again because I don't even know what that is, dude, or you know how it but I don't think that's working as intended. See, there it is, Pirate Stronghold. It is 200 ducats. It is 200 ducats. There we go. So the game starts building this for me, which I don't even want, but it doesn't get built. What? No way. No way it does that. But see, the thing is, it bugged out. It didn't actually construct. Okay, I'm actually gonna save right here, try and build it myself, and see if it cancels again if I just lose my money. Okay, let's see if it works like that. Cause what? Pirate Stronghold? 20 ducats of monthly gold? This will directly impact the treasury each month for our country. No way! Right? Now, what are the requirements to build this? Let me see right here. Okay, in the capital, it doesn't matter what kind it is. So there we go, I start building it. Right there, let's see if it goes away. It did! See, it did. Yeah. Yeah, we're not supposed to be able to build that. That's the thing. We're not supposed to be able to build a pirate stronghold. So that's why it cancels it, but it never gives you back your money. Yeah, this is some sort of a weird bug. I'm sure Paradox is aware of it. I'll take a look at the forums, but... Okay, they're still gonna build it, though. They're still gonna build it, and as we make more money, it's gonna get harder and harder to notice, isn't it? Okay, I guess we turn off, I guess we just max this out then. I'm gonna reload. Oh, by the way, I'm playing on 1.1.3, but it was also happening to me when I played as Epirus on 1.1.2, just so you guys know. So, I think, yeah, any country can technically build a pirate stronghold, but it's not supposed to be able to, so that's why it bugs it out. But, Ottomans are an OPM, there we go. Just be careful about losing your money due to that if you're playing on these beta versions. Ladies and gentlemen, after, honestly, decades of waiting, we finally have the money to upgrade Reykjavik to a town. 351 ducats, baby. Let's go! Okay, now we really start putting down the buildings. You know, I love losing 7 stability because we failed the parliament and then getting hit with a negative 12 stability event. Reykjavik is officially a town, folks. Oh, dude, I'm so stupid, man. Dude, there's a parliament issue about building towns. I usually examine them. I don't think I saw one so far, but we do need to keep an eye out on that when parliament rolls around because it lets you build a town for like 50 ducats, which is awesome. Okay, cool. So now we got 38 ducats. Now we should have quite a lot more profitable buildings. Yeah, Spinners Guild and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Tailors Guild, Tanneries, blah. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Okay, now we're gonna scale up our economy pretty soon. Pretty quick, I mean. Spinners Guild done. Already making stacks. Tailors Guild being constructed. Obviously I can also do them here, but we're super focusing on Reykjavik. We're gonna do carpenters, tannery, everything. We're gonna spam up every single building in Reykjavik, man. We do have quite a lot of peasants still, so we're good. Actually, we should probably put down a wharf, if I'm being honest. This is the first time I'm seeing clergy starting to build things. Obviously, this doesn't benefit me in any way, but, you know. Okay. Yeah, there we go, dude. Promote urbanization. Orkney will become a town. Yeah. Let's promote urbanization. I'm gonna do everything to pass this. Don't want to change a policy. We can contain banking. Lessen levy obligations. Do this. I know I'm pissing off, my... Oh, that's not good. That's actually not good. I don't want to do any of these. Okay, let's hope for events, and let's hope I can get these guys loyal very soon. Obviously, we're not doing too much in Orkney, man. It's I don't like it that it put it there, but it's random wherever you do it. It's just a fish one, but at least we can make it into a town. It'll give us a slightly bigger control and obviously more places to build these buildings once we're done spamming up Reykjavik and Skullholt. And there we go. It passed. Orkney has become a town. Yep, that's the secret, man. That's the secret. But yeah, I don't know if I missed it before this, honestly, or if it didn't show up. It's not that common, I think, promote urbanization, or maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, my bad if I missed that, man. We might have been able to build up Reykjavik for free, and we just wasted time, but that's okay. Man, we're even moving up in the art world, yo. So the moving up in the world is continuing. As we can see, we got quite a few buildings queued up right here in Reykjavik and in Skullholt because control is decent. All of these I can also build in Orkney, of course, but the profit is like, you know, 0.1 ducats. So, you know, there's no point in doing them in Orkney. Man, if we'd gotten that urbanization, like, oh, like right here somewhere, that would have been awesome, you know, in whatever we call this province, South Farthing, right? So, yeah, let's just keep hoping that those are gonna show up again and that it's gonna spawn somewhere in Iceland. Meanwhile, the annexation of Greenland, yeah, 4 more years. All right, actually not bad. Oh, I keep forgetting to invite settlers, man. We still need to do that. Oh, I guess we can't invite. Yeah, we can't do that. For some reason, I'm still the one doing these, even though Sweden is the main guy. We can do diplomatic liberties. We can do organized diplomats. Obviously, we can't do this one. Might as well do it, right? There's literally no downside. I think they're gonna vote for it as well. See, now we can do legislature of our union as well. Obviously, we're not gonna do that one. We're just gonna go federal legislature. So we're really kind of decentralizing this union, man. Since, you know, we can't do unified succession law. Nice. I mean, the other ones are great for what we're trying to do here. Now, right now we can do this, mutual offense, which is kind of interesting because I don't care if Sweden and Norway call me into something, right? What are they gonna call me in? Fighting Denmark? Fighting Novgorod? Denmark and Novgorod aren't gonna come and siege me down, and if they do, I deserve to lose. However, I can benefit because I can get a CB on Denmark, for example, right? Norway and Sweden are gonna crush them. They don't even got forts. I can peace out for war reps and money or something like that. Possible offense. We'll be allowed to call each other in. This is interesting. I really didn't think we'd do anything like this, and I don't know why we can do these so quickly in succession, but we can maintain this. Yeah, I still don't get it. I'm the only one able to do these things, but if we establish seniority, which I am the one that's supposed to propose this, Sweden becomes the junior partner, right? So it's kind of weird. I wonder if this is working as intended. Maybe it is, because this guy was my guy originally. Right? Now he's just in Norway doing whatever. Let's do a assured offense. I don't know if they're gonna vote for it. Let's see. I've let it tick over a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna support it. If they don't, nah, they don't. They don't want to support it. Okay, that sucks. We're actually gonna lose estate loyalty right here, which is whatever. Yeah, there it is. Honestly, it was probably here, and I just missed it. But why is it doing it in places like this? Oh, who cares about Shetland, dude? I mean, we gotta do it. It's free towns, right? But damn, I wish we got it up here, man. I wish we got it up here. There we go. Shetland becomes a town. Once again, it's nice that we have other towns, which, you know, but control is so low over there that if we build those buildings that we're building up in Reykjavik and in Skalholt right there, we don't really make any money from them. Take a look at this, for example, the Spinners Guild, right? We got them down over here, even though they're not maxed out. Only 0.2 ducats in Orkney and Shetland, man, and that's not the only one. Die Maker, for example, yeah, there's no point. I mean, you guys know how this whole thing works by now. You don't need me to explain it. But that's why, now that we've put down most things in Reykjavik and Skalholt, we need to do more. Obviously, you know, we're going to be building up coastal ones, so we want to do Keflavik, Selfoss, this one that I can't pronounce. You know, simple. I swear it was 84. But no, that would mean I got them in 34. Yeah, I guess it was 94 the whole time. Hey, another day, another town. That's just how fun playing Iceland is, man. Honestly, you know, I was joking about torture and pain and suffering earlier. I'm not bored. I gotta say, I'm not bored right now. In fact, I haven't been bored at any point during this game, you know, because it's, you got something that you're striving for, but it's so hard to get it. And, you know, oh, Hawk, why don't you go to war? With what boats, bro? With what people? With 1,000 freaking levies? That's who I go to war with? And no boat? I literally only have one wharf, dude. Oh, wait. Hey, at least the wharfs will freaking help out. Hell yeah, okay, not everything is bad about Orkney and Shetland being towns. Nice. Yeah, wharfs and docks, man. Wharfs and docks. Wharfs are being built. Keflavik is a town, so... Oh, actually, I put it down in a pretty good place, too, I think. Yeah, control is excellent, so now we can build up all of those awesome buildings there as well. In fact, we can build the most over there because we got, well, the most people, I think, right? Or no? Actually, no, but I guess more of them are available. Yeah, we also want to do these two and this one. This is where most of our people are, obviously, in South Farthing. I should probably start inviting settlers to West Farthing as well because we have nice control there, but there's no people. You know, I wasn't worried about the freaking you know, institutions and stuff like that because I thought we had plenty of time, but damn, do we not have anything? This absolutely sucks. I need to start manually getting them in. Of course, in the meantime, we do have a couple of more things that I guess we can research that I care about. Yeah, actually, I haven't done any of the army stuff, so. Hey, there we go. Finally, dude. The exile. So, first of all, his services will be useful, and then we'll take them in. 6,000 Bremeners. I like it. Okay, now that that's locked in, I think we can simply go for the next one, man. I think we can simply, unrival these guys. If we go into the rivalries. It's just 5 stability. Remove rival, and we'll just do, I don't know, Provence. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Underrated strat of getting people into your country. Burghers finally have money. Road time, baby. Yes, I've been waiting for so long. Gravel road to... Where even is that? Right there? Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure you need that. But that's a good one. The Selfos? Perfect. Oh, they built a road to there too. I love it. I love it. Do we have any rivers in our country? No. That sucks. There we go. We get it every other time. Polar. Excellent. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. I can't believe I didn't think of this, man. I'm 100% now sure that we fricked up and, you know, Reykjavik had to have been there, bro. You know, I'm just going off of it suggests, but it doesn't really suggest the biggest ones, does it? Because then it would have suggested this one by now, or these two. But yeah, promote urbanization. This little thing right there is going to become a town, so awesome. And look, that's exactly, I think, where the burghers already built a road. Yeah, they're trying to get it connected to Reykjavik. Cool. We got this right here, which... Local courts. It's passed. It's a town. Wharf. More wharf. Well, what's the control there? It's 22. Actually, we have more control in freaking Shetland than we do there, so... Yeah, that wasn't that hype. And again, at this point, man, we might have enough money to start putting down temples. How much does one cost? Oh, dude, it's way cheaper than I thought. What the hell? Yeah, dude, these guys are my guys. I keep being the one that has to marry them all. That's why I do this. Yeah, until I decide to go for seniority, these guys can't. Oh, no way we got this that quick. There it is. We'll take them in, baby. Excellent. Look, the Lower Saxon guys are down to 260 because we're converting them so quick. Look, it'll go down to 200. Yeah, see that? Perfect, man. Perfect. Okay, Provence done. Dude, this is so worth 5 stability, getting so many people in. I wonder if we can de-rival them already. We can't because we've... Oh, it's just a couple of more months. Perfect. And it literally doesn't matter who we get, dude. It literally doesn't matter. Dude, we're coming up with the craziest strats for, like, isolated, stupid countries like this. You know? Obviously, if you're doing what I'm doing, if you're not playing the game properly, you know, just... These guys, OP for inviting settlers, Greenland and Iceland. Getting the guys in from rivals, too. It's... Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, man. We've probably gotten... Shoot. I don't know. We invited people like 4 times by now, maybe even 5. That's like 20k people, dude. Now that we're so rich, I can finally start stability maxing. Ah, that sucks. No promote urbanization now. What was naval infrastructure? This is nice. This is nice, I think. Right. Yeah, let's do that one. Started annexing Greenland. It's actually going really quickly, even though I have this not maxed out. Let's see now. Yeah, 5.28 per month. Perfect. So... After we annex Greenland, man, I'll see if we can colonize these bad boys up. You know? Finally, first road that I'm building as well, from Reykjavik to Keflavik. Also, shout out Husavik. I mean, if you know, you know. And Greenland has been annexed. I think they had a town as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they well, that's not the... Yeah, they got 2 towns, which is nice. I wonder now, am I close enough? Yes. Create colonial charter. Create colonial charter. These are, like, super cheap. Right, to establish, so we're doing them, and we got people. Perfect. I think pretty soon we'll have all of that. Now, we can explore, actually, Greenland. Let's go and do it, man. Let's go and do it. We got the money. I just want to have that filled in, you know? Oh, no, wait, they changed the price. Hey, wait, it's not that cheap anymore. Hold up. Okay. So well, it increases, right? Yeah. We want to cancel that one and that one. Let's do them one by one. Let's do them one by one. Yeah, much better. Okay. Ooh, damn, exploration got more expensive as well. I mean, that's okay. We can tank that easy. Please let me have urbanization. Nope. Well, we can do some roads though, which isn't bad. We can do some roads. Wait, I never put down a cathedral though. That I am doing. This must be a remnant from Greenland. All of Greenland has been explored, and now we have the biggest name on the map. And if that's not playing tall, I mean, literally, we're the tallest country. If you zoom out and, you know, take a look at, I know height and being tall is not the same, or, you know, but this is literally the most playing tall you can get in EU5, I think. Awesome. Okay, that only cost us one loan, which will pay off like next month, Dick. Colonizing this a little bit right here. After that, we'll do this. After that, we'll do that. Looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. I don't want to explore anything else because obviously it's a lot more expensive. And believe it or not, this is actually the first loan we've taken out this game. Yeah, I haven't taken a single loan this campaign, dude. Not even at the start. Okay, now that this one's finished, I've started up the other two because having two at the same time isn't as expensive. It's only plus 50% and we can definitely run that. The colonization is super slow, but at least it's happening, you know? Once again, no urbanization. Honestly, you know, we all play these games in a different way and stuff like that, you know, with Conquest being kind of like the main focus in EU5. But I gotta say, this is probably the most realistic way to play a to play a country, man. You build up 5 roads in 80 years. No, wait, this is just Eastern Europe gameplay, isn't it? Once again, no luck. Yeah, I guess it's not as common as I thought. We haven't had it for a while, man. Dude, we hit 100,000 people. Excellent. That was a sort of, you know, secret little goal of mine, you know, a little personal goal, but we can also finally upgrade our country rank, which is very nice. We are now the Duchy of Iceland. Hey, we can select another rival. Currently, I got Genoa rivaled. I still haven't gotten that event from them. Let's do, I don't know, Brabant. Why not? No way, an institution is here. Oh, I don't care about professional armies, though. Shout out Burgers. They finally got me connected up to Holar. Finally. It's been a while. Eggers? Oh? Where the hell is that? I don't care about it being here, though. I can never build anything here because this market is ass, and I can't be bothered to manually import stuff. Might as well do it, though. Why not? Oh, excellent, dude. Renaissance. Yeah, okay. I literally did everything from the generic branch. Oh, excellent, dude. Now that one of these actually filled up, I think I just got another one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, excellent. Well, what I was about to say is these guys had like 4 or 5 guys moving there, but now that one is done, a lot more are moving there, and another one just finished over here, so even more people will move here. Yeah, the start was slow. I get it. I just wonder, can we finish colonizing these before our time is up in 1437? Another gov reform. We're gonna go with royal decree. Gonna put down another town in Selfoss. Another location filled up right here. Okay, how do we stop the independence offer, man? I hate these guys. I get them every month. And there we go. The middle settlement has finished colonizing. So yeah, we just need 4 more locations over in Iceland, in Greenland, which I think we're not gonna, not the first guy to get confused, am I right? Which I don't think are gonna wrap up before our time runs out in 2 years and 2 months. I think just like from out of nowhere, my income doubled for some reason. Yeah, oh, dude, they finally added a hover over this. Yeah, look, and I don't even know from what. Maybe, well, we did stop one colony, actually. The age of discovery has hit, folks. I've gone with the admin focus once again. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived to April 1st, 1437, and we've officially played tall as Iceland for exactly 100 years. I mean, started off with about 30k people or whatever it was. We were right down here. This is, I guess, before the game or something like that. It's not the Black Death. This is the Black Death right here. Started off with like 30k people, man. Broke free from Norway, took Orkney and control over Greenland as well. And we almost finished colonizing this, man. If only I'd annexed Greenland a little bit earlier, but it is what it is, you know, not a problem. It was, of course, slow and all that. And honestly, man, I expected this to be loads of pain and loads of boredom, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Honestly, it was quite fun, striving for goals like this that are difficult to achieve and that you're limited with, wars and expansion and stuff like that. Obviously, boys, in a normal Iceland campaign, you break free from Norway and just take stuff over here, man. And then you expand all over Scandinavia or wherever you want, right? But I only wanted to control the region of the North Atlantic Islands, which is, the Faroes, Orkney and Shetland, Iceland, and Greenland right here. Too bad it's Jan Mayen and my home isn't here, but that's okay. Honestly, super fun, man. Struggle with the economy quite a lot. Well, didn't really struggle with the economy, but we never made that much money. But it was just so satisfying when we managed to urbanize Reykjavik. This was, of course, already a town. We got this one from the parliament, these two from the parliament, this one from the parliament. Greenland already had that one done, but I built up Reykjavik, Keflavik, and Selfoss right here all by myself. Built up a couple of roads myself as well, but once again, thank you to the burghers for connecting me up to here even before it was a town, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, making a decent bit of money right now, man. That colony is gonna finish. We got more than 100,000 people. Literally every single person in our country is Icelandic, even though we had people come over from Bremen, from Provence, from Albania, from Greece, due to the rivalry thing. Is I didn't get anyone from Genoa or whoever else I rivaled, Brabant. Invited lots of settlers from Norway, from Sweden, from Denmark, and all of that. So yeah, man, got up to 111,000 people. Really, I did enjoy this a lot more than I thought I would, man. Is this really how you play tall? No, it's not, and I would advise you guys to go to Italy or to the Netherlands or something like that if you want to do real tall gameplay, because, you can still do expanding, but properly developing your lands, building everything up, infrastructure, RGOs, buildings. But yeah, I just wanted to see how painful this would be, and honestly, wait, why is my name not on Greenland? What the hell, and why is it highlighted? I can never figure out why these things happen, but there we go. We played so tall that we hit our head on the ceiling, on the wooden board that we can zoom in below it for some reason. I've never noticed that. Okay, can I zoom in below the water? Yes, I can. Okay, very cool. But I think that's about gonna wrap it up for our playing tall as Iceland for 100 years campaign here, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, man, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and that's it for me for now. See you next time.